Okay.
All right, we're good.
All right, so when we left off, you guys had made it to the Van Thooper vault, where you had uncovered and found the shield of the hidden lord. You found out that found Thavius Krieg, who was trying to unlock the shield's secrets. Seeing that basically his shadow was that of a demon, you quickly dispatched him after trying to convince Rhea that he was not the savior of the city of Elturel as she thought. In your adventures down here, you rescued a couple of people, actually. One being Phalistar Fisk, as well as Satyr Theon Hume. Phalistar has told you guys actually some key information that I'm going to make sure I repeat here.
Can I try? Fisk is my friend, right?
Fisk is somebody that you do know, yes.
Working for Sylvia at Candlekeep, who will unlock our box if we can get it to her.
Right.
Been thinking about that all week.
Okay. Unlocking your box.
Unlocking her box.
Silvera is no friend of Thavius Krieg's. Yeah. So Candlekeep may be a place to consider moving towards. So as our adventure continues on, Fisk essentially tells your party from last session that he is going to get the two of Rhea and Satyr out of the dungeon here, because he kind of has found the way of the land, being a spy and all. He does inform you that in the Temple of Zariel there is a hidden passage that will actually take you to the stables, and actually that's where he will meet you. He also lets you know, and this is, I guess, where we're going to start. Oi, it's very important that as soon as we get out of here and we get to you meet me in the stables, we actually need to go find Commander Zodge.
Sure.
Have you all reported to him yet?
I don't got you.
I'm lost. Do we know Commander Zodge?
Zodge is the guy who hired us for the Flaming Fist the first time.
Okay.
But we were going to check with him on the way to or from the Lantern, but I don't think we did.
You did. We
did. Yes, we did check with him. He wanted us to finish the job.
Did you ever talk to him?
Was he not there? I don't remember.
He was reported dead.
Oh. Sorry, Fisk. As far as we know, he's dead.
Oh, that's actually, we was a part of a deception. We're trying to find out more about where these with this cult of the Dead 3 is really what they're behind and who they're after. I assure you, he's very much alive.
Well, that's a good thing.
So meet me in the stables.
He owes us some money, doesn't he?
Yeah, he owes us money.
Yeah.
I mean, at the Basilisk Gate.
That's what I thought.
You and many others, I guarantee it. All right. Do you guys want to take a rest here? I believe did you guys take a short rest last time?
I don't believe we did.
I could sure use a long one if we can afford it.
Or can we?
Up to you guys.
Can we get to Commander Zodge and take a long rest there? Fisk, should we rest here? Is there a good place to rest between here and the stables, or?
If there's any place that's probably secure, it's this place.
All right,
probably this throne room.
I say we do it.
Sure. The shield is safely wrapped in waxed canvas, right, and put in somebody's backpack.
Who did? Somebody grabbed it. I can't remember who it was.
think we had Colorado do it, but I just
I
wanna make
think so too, but I think I should hold the shield. I think I should keep it. This is Crocker.
yes. I'm trying
I
to
seem
see
to
if
have
it's
some kind of I have some kind of affinity with it, and I want to keep a close eye on it. Not that I trust it.
Is that what I do? Just drop it like that? Did you get it? No. Drop it like this?
Drag it to the inventory. If you're going to do that, drag it over to the party inventory. I can get it from there.
There. And took it out of Doug's. All right, perfect.
Got it. I'm going to keep it wrapped. I'm not going to actually use it yet.
Yes, take me with you. All right. So you guys pass the time undisturbed, having safely, like kind of hidden the bodies as you've cleared them, and nobody dare disturb this vault here. So you guys are free to do your decision making. So if you recall, the in the east wing of the vault, Fisk has informed you is where you will find. He recommends that you approach it from the north.
Can you share the map?
Oh, yes. So sorry.
Now will you tell me that what he told us again? Something from the north?
That you should approach the vault. It's in the east wing, and you should approach it from the north.
So we need to go north. I assume it's this big thing in the center here, don't you guys think?
Yeah, probably.
So you guys are in the west wing right now. Whoops, sorry. Go ahead. So if you guys could move like 20 feet, wait for everybody else to move their 20 feet.
Can I do a perception check, see if I hear anything?
Yep. All is quiet.
All right.
Although you don't hear anything, you do start to smell of incense.
That's not good.
Can we tell from which direction?
No.
Well, I think we need to keep moving. Everybody ready?
Yep.
I think we need to go north from here, right? Or do you think we need to go over and north?
I think if we go north, then turn back, we can be.
Well, there's a door.
approaching
Right, there's a door right there. Do we think it's? Well, he said to come in from the north, though, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
20 feet, then pause. So move everybody up. All right.
Can
hold
I?
on.
Can I do a
Hold on.
perception check? Oh.
So give me a give me another perception check since you're the one asked. You don't smell anything now.
Well, I smell something, but I'm right behind Dad Bod.
Okay. Still looking pretty clear.
I see a door up here, guys.
I think we need to go this way. We have to go back to the east wing.
Oh, you don't think this is it right here?
No, I think he said we had to be in the east wing and we're in the west wing.
Well,
Isn't that right, Colorado? Yeah, what he said.
What are we looking for again? The treasure room?
I thought we were looking for the exit to the stables.
Companion, I forget your name. Is this the right way?
He stayed back. I don't know where he went.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cracker, what do you think?
I think Dadbot has it. I believe they said approach it from the north. And so I think this is what it is, right? I think this is the room we're looking for.
Can I do a perception check, see if I can hear any noise inside?
Yeah, go for it.
Unless we're completely out of our depth.
You hear some like chanting and some scraping of metal and
Well, this is definitely
laughter.
definitely gonna get us in a fight. So, I mean, I don't remember how big this area was. So, I mean, you could definitely be right. There is a door north of us.
All I remember is that he said we were in the western wing and we needed to go into the eastern wing. But I could be wrong.
I thought he said we were in the southern wing. Depends on how big this area is, I guess.
I have no idea.
We've all heard something different. I
It
thought
was-
we were in the eastern wing. We had to get around it. Okay. This is terrible. We've all heard something different.
It's the genius of the storytelling of the DM. Creating conflict. Well, I don't know, Dad, but would you like me to try to open the door without necessarily alerting the whole entire room? Or
Well, I mean, this is definitely going to be a fight. So this is either the right spot or this is going to be a fight we don't have to have.
I feel like it's a fight we don't have to have, but that's only if we're in the wrong spot in the first place.
All right, you lead us up north. Let's see if we can find a more northern location
You mean back east?
or western location. So you're heading east to me right now, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to go to the eastern wing.
I thought he said it was the
believe.
northern wing.
No,
No,
he said
no,
we
it's
should
the-
approach
we have
it
to
from the
we have to
north.
approach the room from the north in the eastern wing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely the western wing.
This is the western wing.
No, the one we're just leaving.
Have we left?
I think. I don't know. Just lead the way.
I-
Man. We're
I
good.
love you guys. Fun.
Goes to show. Oh, see, there's a transition. That means we're on the right track.
Or we're in the wrong wing. One or the other. I don't see anything. Should I see something? It's all dark. Guys, I'm blind.
I'm gone blind.
The roof's leaking.
Reminding you, take your medicine.
As you enter the eastern wing of the dungeon, you see a door to your north and a hallway that extends out around almost about 150 feet east of you. Just to the south, you notice a large double metal door.
Maybe that's it, Dadbot.
All right.
The smell of food engulfs your noses and senses. Fresh meats, cheeses, wine.
Because we're trying to get into a room that goes up to the stables, right?
So,
Let's
just
try it.
Recap. Here we go. Ready? You
Yes.
guys need to approach the room, which is in the eastern wing, from the north.
Yeah. So we're in the eastern wing now, and if we're approaching it from the north, it means we have to go south. So let's take the southern door.
Agreed.
All right.
All right. Before you move, what are you wearing?
I am wearing a robe and a mask of the cultist.
Cracker?
Yeah, I had a robe and a mask too, although I'm pretty short to fool anybody. I think we all had them.
Okay. Dad bod?
If there's one that fit me, yes.
Colorado.
He had a robe. I don't remember if we had another mask or not.
Okay.
I'm looking to see in his inventory, see if he had something.
Silver. Yeah.
Do not click on doors, please. All right, Dad Bod moved up. What is everybody else doing?
Following along.
This is the door, right?
Is this the double door?
Looks like it.
There
to
is
me.
an iron double door leading to a room south of you. It has infernal runes carved into its archway door frame. Can anyone read that?
I can.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't. You didn't do it in a language, so we all can.
Oh, okay. Well, it says that it was, but that's okay.
What language? What language is it?
Just be infernal.
Oh,
There we go. Sorry, guys.
that's all right.
Colorado Smith can understand it. Says here, that which falls can rise again.
Okay. What are you guys doing at the double doors?
Does there appear to be any sort of lock or latch or handle?
Yeah, just some metal barred handles. I don't know. Give me some sort of check that you think would make sense. Maybe like a wisdom check or something.
Investigation?
There you go. The door definitely seems to be able to be opened. Pretty easily. Dad Body, you standing there at the door?
I am.
Actually, Cracker did it. Cracker, you actually, by listening at the door, you hear there is about a half dozen humanoid voices or so, chanting in a language that you don't completely understand. Dadbod, based on what you can hear being right there at the door, though, you can make out like praises. You hear the word Zariel. You hear the word Archdevil, Blood War. You can make out certain words like that.
Well, we have more religious zealots in here. Is there any? Did anybody check it for traps? The door.
I
Just
did an
do a standard
investigation check.
perception check.
The doors do not appear to be trapped.
So do we want to go in stealthy with our robes and like try to fit in, or do you just want to go and murder everybody?
You know, the less blood, the better, I think, unless we're trying to wipe out this particular cult.
All right. So which one of us looks most like a cultist? You go first.
All
That
right.
would probably be Sif.
Would be my guess as well. Except I can't get my character sheet. There it goes. Okay, using my deception skill, I'm going to try to enter the room as casually as possible, try to pick up what they're doing, either make it or fake it.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you're not getting into combat. Everybody roll me an initiative. Perfect.
Gotta make this
All right.
smaller.
So once you guys open these doors, we're going to do a little bit of what we call Ryan's test of incredible dice rolls. So you're gonna
Excuse me.
excuse me.
Isn't the patent pending on that still?
Patent pending. Patent pending.
LLC.
All right. So Ryan, if you would go ahead and explain this to Dwight, because you know it better than I do.
Sure, it's just a skills check. So the DM will set the number of successes required in order to complete the activity versus the number of failures to fail the activity. You can use any skill that you have at your disposal, but you cannot use the same skill in succession, and then the person following you cannot use the same ability. Like can't if some guy before you uses deception, you can't use it.
Understood.
What's it called? Charisma based skill in the fall.
Right.
Yeah, but that'd be really hard.
Cool, cool. So go ahead and crack the door open, and then do not move.
Okay. How do I? There it is.
Wait, make sure that wasn't an infernal. 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks. 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot tall fiend, bristled with spines, stands west of the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room. Their faces hidden with golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of the 9 hells adorns the walls.
Is that is that all we see? Okay, so just so I understand, the statue is the angel, but the 6-foot tall devil is really there.
Well, I don't know. Is he?
Well, I'm saying like that's
Maybe
not a
like that.
statue. That's a real person.
Oh, yes, that is not a statue. There is a statue of an angel, 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop of the dais in the south.
My
9 tapestries adorn the walls.
My knowledge as a Hell Rider tells me that the 7-foot tall one's probably Zariel. I can't tell if they are a fan of her or not a fan of her. So
They have a statue. I'd say they're a fan.
They're chanting. They kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden with golden devil masks.
and our masks are not gold, right?
Actually, they are, but I'm not sure they're devil masks, are they? Actually,
They-
wait a
they
minute.
are.
They are. Ours are devil masks.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, like I said, use my deception, see if I can't walk in like I'm going to join them and scan the room to see if I can find this secret way to the stables.
And remember, you guys, if you guys don't remember, you guys know that the Van Thooper lady is actually down here.
Do I see her in
Yep.
the room?
That's a negative. Well, tell me what you're doing.
Oh, I literally was just going to try to use my costume to whatnot to basically move forward like I would be the 5th. I'm going to move myself. I'll put myself back. No, I can't do that because I'll see things. I was going to be just sort of like that top. Like I was heading this direction to sort of complete whatever shape they're making.
Okay? Do
Just,
it.
and then while doing so, fake that I'm supposed to be there
Okay.
and see if I couldn't.
Are you locked?
No, I don't know. I had not really tried. I just didn't want to move myself in case I saw more of the room than I should have.
Nope. You're good. You're good.
So do I
They
notice
don't.
the other way out?
Nope. Don't notice anything. You just see there's a bunch of tapestries adorning the walls. You notice that there is a tapestry when you look south. There's one as you're facing south. There's one to your left, but there is not necessarily one to your right.
Okay, so like maybe some sort of doorway is hidden by the tapestry, or maybe the doorway is hidden not behind the tapestry.
All right, guys. Who's next on the? You got Alfred Dadbod.
I think I'm going to step in.
So what am I trying to roll now? What's the goal? The target?
Oh, well, hold on, Cracker.
What? Okay.
It's Dad Bods. Go.
He's
Oh.
following the initiative order.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're all good, man. All right, what are you doing as you walking in?
I'm gonna try to look as cult-like as possible. Remember, I still have the war paint on my face, so I think I'll fit right in.
Well, you wearing the mask, right?
Oh yeah, never mind.
But we know the war paint is there.
Right.
All right, well, what check you making?
What did Ryan check? I didn't see his roll.
Deception, charisma.
Okay, I'm gonna use athletics.
And how did you use athletics walking in?
I just looked super strong and like not nobody want to mess with me. Like I belonged. I floated through the air.
All right, you successfully managed to make your way into the room without drawing any attention. Cracker, you cannot use athletics or strength.
Excellent. I'm going to use insight.
How are you using
I've
insight when you walk in?
I've seen religious rituals before. I'm taking a look at what their ritual is and acting and moving as if I'm a part of it.
Okay, roll it. You successfully imitate exactly what you know from your learnings of cults and fanaticism from the church. All right. So before Colorado can activate, looks like these cultists are going to start walking backwards as if to make room for the new incoming chanters. Colorado?
Step forward and kneel.
He's going to enter the room.
All right. Doing what?
Using his history, he's going to see if there's any rhyme or reason or sequence to the tapestries. Well, I get that they're probably the nine hells, but are they in the right order? Is there any clues that are seen? In fact, maybe he doesn't join right away. Maybe he sort of tries to stand this way a little bit to view tapestries.
All right. So as he is looking and using his insight to gain information and inspiration about the tapestries. So let me get the get the drawing tool here. If I can do this without screwing it up. So this one here, if you guys can see that this line going this way. That one is the one. And as you go around clockwise, going north and up around, the one down here is like the first level of hell. And it continues to spin around clockwise until you get to the last one down here.
Can you draw a pointer to the first one you said? I didn't see
not seeing
anything.
I don't know how to get the damn thing to stop. Ah, gosh darn it, close my map.
Do you mean like this one is one?
Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
that's what I was about to draw that. That's what I was thinking. Is that the one that's one?
I lost the whole thing, so hang on. Yes, that is one. So that's like the first level of hell.
So
The
it'd
one
be a
above, the
first.
one north of that is the second, third. He's standing right next to the fourth, fifth to the right, and it just goes all the way around till the one to the east of the statue is the ninth level of hell. All right, so that was a successful as well. All right, so we got the Odious is going to approach the center of the room. What you doing, Sif?
Oh shit! Can't use int. Can't use deception. Ooh, sleight of hand seems fun.
Pick his pocket.
Yes. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. That's the problem. I was like, these skills all look terrible. Doesn't feel like me. Yeah. How about the guy right beside me? Can I use sleight of hand to see if I can pick into his pocket to see if there's anything there that might help us, like a key or anything of the such?
I don't know.
I'm gonna kneel down, like I'm gonna put my hands closer to the floor, and then while I do so, see if I can't get underneath his little robe there.
Whoa.
Search for something that might be helpful.
All right, see what happens when you do it.
Sleight of hand, which is a dexterity based skill.
As you move your hand up his robe, you feel something squishy, but nothing nothing that seems to be of value.
So I guess I'll give him a little kiss, a little air kiss, and then maybe he'll take me into a dark corner.
He still pays you no attention based on that roll.
All right.
Where are you moving?
Well, I guess. See, I feel like I want to go down by where number 1 is, but I think that was a little too obvious. So you know what? I think I'm going to take a step forward and continue to sort of try to follow the same whatever Cracker's doing. Use my bardic skills to continue that act up. And now that's as far as I'm going. That's all
I'm
I
just
got.
kneeling and chanting right now.
Sure. We're both going like watermelon, 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 watermelon.
What are
Okay.
the other cultists doing?
They are bowing their heads down, still chanting with their fists inside their palm, with their heads raised or lowered down to their hands, walking towards the door.
Oh, they're leaving?
Can I move, or it's not my turn, is it? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's yours.
I want to get
Sif,
like behind them, like I'm following them.
That's good. Perfect. Oh, behind them?
Or where's the door they're heading from? I guess I thought they were heading north.
They are.
Okay.
But how are you doing that?
I want to look exactly like they are. Like
So how are you going to do that?
hands in my robe, head down. Shaking my squishy thing a little
So
bit.
you can't use dexterity.
Or athletics?
Athletics is strength. Okay. Gonna use wisdom to use perception to watch them, so I can try to mimic their actions the best I can.
Okay. You successfully mimic them enough that, again, they pay you no mind. And then you say you get behind them?
Yeah.
Okay. Cracker?
I'm still kneeling. I want to see what's going on. I haven't really changed what I'm doing. I'm sort of keeping an eye out, but I'm continuing with what I'm doing. Do I need to make a separate roll for that?
Yes, you need to do something to try to investigate.
All right. For me, I guess I'm going to have to use Arcana. Do
Okay.
these tapestries look normal, or do they look magical, or
Well, tell me how you're using
something?
How are you using it?
Well, I'm using my knowledge of Arcana to try to discern what these tapestries are, if they are just cloth tapestries or are they something more. Are they magical in some way? Are they portals? Does that make sense? Should I
Yep.
roll it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, based on your knowledge, they actually look like real tapestries. They depict exactly how this from the stories that you've been told and have heard of what you would expect the Nine Hells to look like. If anything, they make you feel uneasy the closer you look at them. Okay, so then the other cultists. Walk out of the room with the door clanging behind them.
The big statue with the glowing white eyes, guys.
Odious.
No. I mean, him too, but no, the statue behind him is what I'm worried about now.
All right, remember you cannot use. What did you use last time, Eric?
Perception. Wisdom.
So you can't use wisdom, and then you can't use arcana either, because that's what Cracker did. Oh, not you. I'm sorry. Colorado. Sorry.
Yes.
It's your go.
Okay, Colorado. I need to switch character sheet so I can see. The last thing was done was, you said wisdom? It was arcana, so that's intellect. Okay. And he used history last time. So the door is still open.
No, it clings shut.
Is there a bar or a latch?
Excellent.
Yeah. There's a like a metal lever that can use to unlock the door.
Sure. Sure. I think I'm trying to decide how Colorado would use such a thing.
Yeah, mage hand or anything.
Well, I'd have to use Arcana for that, and I can't because that was
Mm.
choose. Um,
Survival, maybe.
I kind of was thinking survival. I'll be honest, like something along those lines, but maybe maybe he'll just do an athletics check. He didn't have any skill in it, but because maybe he can just walk past the door, click the latch, and then go over to the other side to look at that tapestry some,
Okay.
and try to do it as stealthily as possible.
So you're gonna roll stealth.
I'll be honest, he's got a 0 in all of these things, so it really makes no difference why he does. If it's not int based, he has no idea how to do it. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna use. Well, I'm trying to think who goes next. I do. So, I think I'm good as long as I don't use a charisma based skill. I can do pretty much whatever I want. Okay, so he's just gonna use an athletics check. He's gonna walk by, try to hit the latch in such a way that
Okay.
probably beyond his skill.
Before you move from there, roll it up.
Okay. Away from the dice tower. There we go. Feeling like it's going to be a failure. Here we go. Come on, lucky die.
So as you move past and try to hit the latch to lock the door, your hand slips off of the handle as you continue moving.
Okay. So he doesn't get it
That
locked.
was our first failure. Does not get locked. No. Okay. So Odysseus kind of looks up at you because as he hears or sees you walking past and not in line with everybody else, you just hear like you just like hear like him just like changing his chant a little bit and getting louder and sounding angrier. Okay, Sif, we need 4 more successes, or excuse me, 5 more successes, and you guys need to figure out a solution out of this room in 5 more actions. I'm going to tell you that.
There is a door down to the south.
Right. Let's see. Performance. Could we get enough of whatever they were singing or chanting before that my musical ear could have picked up on parts of that?
Does Sif speak Infernal?
Oh, that's a great question.
He does not.
No, he does not. Okay. So that's not gonna work. Is there a different way I could use performance? How close is he to the statue?
About 10 feet?
10 feet, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's two things there. How tall was the statue? 7 feet?
Yes.
Can I use Arcana to use my illusion cantrip, which casts minor illusion, to have the statue see, create the image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, small creature uses action to examine sound or image of the creature to determine. Like well, I don't think I can make the statue look like it's alive because I don't have the ability to like create something that or move something that is there already there with this, but I can create images and associate with it. So like does the angel Zariel have its wings? Trying to think, is there some way
Yes.
I can add something to the statue to give it life or movement that wouldn't necessarily? So if it already has its wings, I can't make wings that fly behind it.
So a sound, a light, a smell, or any other sensory effect.
Right. Create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion ends or dismisses as an action. Create a sound volume from a whisper to a scream. Can be your voice or somebody else's voice, a lion roar or beating drum. Any other sound you choose. Sound continues Does Sif know religion? Sif knows a little bit of religion. Not as much as I'd hope. Okay, so here's my idea. And you can tell me whether I should roll religion or arcana. But I think I want to make, I'm going to try to cast that cantrip of minor illusion to create a glow, an orangish reddish. Well, I'm trying to. Okay, help me out here because Ryan is confused about necessarily what. Do we know Zariel is? Do people at this time feel that Zariel is still an angel from heaven, or do we know that Zariel is?
Being a Hellrider, you rode with her. The Hellriders rode with her into battle.
Right. But do we know that she's the leader of the first level of 9 hells, or do we think that she's still an angel?
you still
feel like-
believe you think she fell,
Yeah, so we know that she
not
fell.
not fell from grace, but you know that she fell in. You thought she fell in battle,
Oh, okay.
so you're probably pretty pissed that these cultists are kind of chanting and
That was 1,000 years ago. It was before my
Yep.
time.
right.
So I guess I'm just gonna. Okay, so I guess probably Arcana then, because religion won't make a difference on it. But bask her in a light, make her eyes shine, and then maybe just
Her eyes are already glowing
uh
with a white bright light.
turn the light white red.
Go for it.
Okay, so Arcana for that. And the goal here is to distract the demon into thinking that Zariel is speaking to him or coming to life or answering prayer.
So out of the corner of his eyes, sees that the eyes have started to glow red. He turns to you, raises his hands, and starts yelling at you in Infernal.
Which I don't know. And I'm shitty at casting spells. That's my turn.
Back to Dad Moderate. Or was that Colorado?
No, that was Sif, so it's to be dad bods up.
So what's he looking at right now, Will? Odious.
He's yelling at you guys still.
So
I have no idea what he said.
I want to point at the statue and look really surprised, like, oh my god, look.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that, or is that all?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Probably,
that
probably performance,
deception?
unless I need that
Deception?
deception. Okay.
Sounds like a deception thing to me. Hey, Biff, look. He doesn't fall for it at all.
So that's 3 failures.
All right, Captain. That is 3 failures. You've had 3 failures actually in a row.
So is that the end of my turn?
And are you gonna move or anything? He just walks right up to it and just still yelling.
I'm just gonna bow my head and take it.
Okay.
Like a good,
All right, Cracker.
like a good cultist.
Well, this isn't going well, guys. We're running out of things we can try. I'm going to take a step back to here, and I'm going to cast Protection Against Good and Evil on Dadbot. Does that make sense?
Sure. So you're just casting a spell?
Yes.
So you're just preparing for
I'm expecting this to go south. I don't know. I'm expecting this to go south in a hurry.
So are you doing it like with sleight of hand? Trying to cast it like underneath your
Oh, I could do that.
Okay, so roll
Just a
me
minute. Just hold it. Let me take a look at my skills again.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, I suppose that's as good as any.
There you go.
It's one I haven't used.
You were easily able to cast it underneath your robes.
So
And
Dadbot is well
Odysseus
protected.
is so busy yelling at Dadbod and Sif that he doesn't even notice you take a step backwards. All right, Colorado, what are you gonna do? So, do you guys remember the pattern that they were in when
talking
you
about-
first came in?
Yeah. Colorado surely does. So remembering the
I wasn't
pattern,
memorizing that.
he's going to step there and motion
That's
to
right.
Cracker to take the spot beside Sif.
And I'll step back.
How are you doing that?
I'm looking. Animal handling.
I've been looking at animal handling going, oh, no, I better not try that.
I told Cracker where to go. Isn't that animal handling? How about investigation? Like that well, one, he knows that the demon's actually been saying, "What are you doing? That's not the chant." He knows it says, "How dare you violate the sanctity of this place?" So he knows that something is wrong with what they're doing. Whether it was what Sif had done, which is obviously probably what it was, or the location in which they're standing is probably what it was. Either way, I think he has
Roll
he's
it up.
done investigating the other two. He'd like to continue to investigate tapestries, but not obviously this guy's not liking it.
So he sees you coming up out of the back, like in a scurry, and he is just so like perplexed why you weren't just the way he's looking at you, just perplexed by how fast you came walking up here.
Mm-hmm.
He just sitting there staring at you, and you see that his hand just starts clenching into fists. His breathing becomes more laborious.
Colorado should have stayed in the back. Okay, well, that's all. I mean, that's his turn. He's up, I guess.
All right. Odysseus comes walking back over here, turns around, kneels on his knees, and raises his arms as if chanting himself. Sif, it's you.
Where are we at here? One failure away, one success away. Do we know?
That's it.
From-
So you guys right now are 2 successes away, but also on the wrong part of the board.
Not understanding the game or the board here, I don't get it.
You guys need to make your way to the room, further into the room.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
let's try to
I
get
thought I
through that.
explained that. I apologize.
No, I'm not figuring out what the goal is here.
I don't know. Do we just?
Right now,
So
you
we
guys
need
you
to-
guys have made the deception enough that the other cultists have left. You disguise yourself. They didn't just attack you on sight. You guys have gotten to the position that you need to be. This is just pissed at the fact that you guys took so long to get where you needed to be. So you guys are doing good so far. You just need to find what is going on in here.
Okay, I guess I'm like, in my mind, I'm trying to decide how tough this devil actually is.
That's why I cast Protection of Good and Evil on Dadbod, because if this goes south, that's why that spell is on him.
I'm
Make him
wondering
incredibly hard to hit.
I'm wondering if I couldn't do an aerobics check to use my rope of climbing. Now that he's down on the ground with his hands sprawled, to sort of jump him and tie him up, eliminating him from the equation without necessarily having to do combat.
All right, if that's what
don't-
you're going to do, here's what you're going to do. You ready? You're going to roll me an athletics check. You gracefully jump over Colorado. Okay.
Okay.
Now, give me a what would be a good one here? An animal handling check. I don't know. What do you think would be a good one as far as like for tying somebody up? Strength check. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Just a straight up strength check. So as you prepare to wrap the rope around him, he spins on you and smacks you across the room, slamming you into the wall, causing just one bit of damage.
Does the rope continue to tie though? Because it's a magical silk rope that does what I tell it to do.
He is magic resistant, so the rope just doesn't affect him right now. It's still trying, but it's not really phasing him right now. Not saying it won't soon.
Are we in combat mode?
You are now. Dadbod, you're up first, technically, because Sif just went.
Is he there? Oh, yeah, he's there.
Okay.
I can't target him for some reason.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. All right. I think I'm just swinging the great axe at him. That was a 13 for a second. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
There we go. Look at that.
Boom.
There's the 13.
Solid hit.
Low on the damage. All right. Should have raged and I forgot to, but that's okay. End of my turn.
All right. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. If you could place that on the board for me. That's about where I was going to put it. And I'm going to use the Spiritual Weapon to attack. Hit him with a critical. That was better.
All right. So
And
you
then
hit it.
I'm gonna step
Hold
in
on, hold on,
between him and
hold
Color.
on.
Oh, go ahead.
So as you hit him with the spiritual mace, that you hit him so hard and with such force that he slams backwards into the statue, part of it breaking off. Dadbod, you can see that part of it is hollow inside. The light seems to be filling the emptiness inside the statue's chest cavity. Okay, now do your other part.
Well, I was just going to step in between the demon and Colorado. Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You got inspired by that hit.
Thank you.
It was pretty badass.
It also gives you a flank, Dad Bod, just FYI.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Had no idea. He's just gonna use magic missile.
Cool.
And he's gonna step Is this a pillar? Or is that hanging from the ceiling, like chandelier?
That is a kind of like one of those candelabra things. But
Okay.
there's 9 candles there.
He'll hide behind it.
So Colorado, roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
You notice the tapestry as you run in front of the tapestry to the west. You notice it blows more freely than the others.
The one
All
directly.
right, Odysseus, the one directly to the west of
Okay.
you.
The eternity.
Odysseus is going to claw at Cracker. Hitting. And whipping his
Damn.
tail at Dadbod.
You lost your protection, Dad.
That's the most tail I've gotten in months. Been a while since I told a dad joke.
That's good. Worth the wait.
I liked it. Hold on one second. Okay. Sally, your turn.
Okay. Unsheathing pitch and cord. Feeling bad about the fact that the ability to apprehend said devil did not work out. You're going to step right up to him.
The rope is still coiling around him.
I'm going to use my bonus action or whatever just to sort of shoo it away.
You sure?
Yeah, because it's the rope of climbing instead of rope of tying, so you can tie somebody with it, and it will try, but it doesn't do a very good job of it. I was just trying to do it myself, and it didn't work. That didn't work either.
To be fair, you rolled a 2 when you tried to do it.
Oh, I know. I should have used sleight of hand or some sort of dexterity-based skill to tie instead of strength, but I wasn't thinking about it then. And I failed with pitch. Hit with cord. Slashed him for 8.
Did you have him targeted, bub?
Oh, did I not? Well, how did
No.
it say hit?
I don't know.
All right. I already moved.
I got him.
I already switched
got
my turn. Sorry.
No, I did his health. I'm gonna look at the other. So you hit with an 8.
No,
Yeah, that would have missed.
Yeah, that one was an automatic miss. Yeah.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay.
Right.
With my
Hi, Dad Bod.
with my newfound flanking +2, I'm gonna swing my great axe again. Oh yeah!
There you go.
Well, it took my 20, but it didn't. Here we go. Forgot to rage again. Damn it.
Well, rage now.
Nah, it's too late. Oh, who needs to rage when you hit that hard? Suck it.
So you hit with such gusto as well. You were inspired, and it knocked him towards the spiritual weapon. So the spiritual weapon wants to take a free attack as it comes into him. It may.
Excellent. It will. Here it comes.
The 1-2 punch.
It hit.
Wow.
Another 11.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my rage now just because it's a bonus action. So I don't forget next turn.
Sounds good.
And I am done.
All right, we've hit this thing a lot, and I'm worried about how little damage we've actually caused it. So I am going to try something dastardly, and I'm going to cast Bane on Odysseus. Ooh, and that looks like it was oh, he failed. I'm not sure why I got 2 rolls. Does the effect go on him or not?
He's resistant to stuff. So it's
Oh,
probably.
well, if he's resistant to it, he still failed.
Yep.
DM, are you there?
I think I have an advantage.
Okay.
That's
Did
why
I
you
did
didn't
it?
roll twice. I rolled twice,
I see.
and I failed the save of DC 13. I rolled a 10. So, what does Bane do?
He is now banned.
What does it do?
Cool. It's -4 4-sided die on attacks and -4 4-sided dice on saving throws. So whenever it attacks, it'll be throwing an extra 4-sided die and taking it away.
Okay.
My turn. I was worried about how long this battle might go. This thing seems awfully tough, so I wanted to give it some disadvantage. Colorado.
Okay. I'm afraid about resistance, so I feel like I just want to do magic missile again because I know that's not something that you can resist.
Well,
Let's see.
that's the advantage to magic missile.
Right. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does some.
Yep.
It's automatic. Okay, he's gonna do magic missile again. And Doug's not here to be creative, so I don't want to take too many liberties with said character. So, holding his finger and his thumb out, he's gonna go ba-bam, ba-bam, and finally ba-bam.
Not too bad.
11 points, man. That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
And that is going to be Colorado's
And
turn.
we're actually starting to hurt him. I didn't take my spiritual weapons turn because it had just attacked a minute ago.
Hey, real quick, before I end my turn, can Colorado try to step backwards to see why it's breezy?
Absolutely.
Sure, he wants to do that.
Oh, should I know what he's about to say? At least I think I do.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see
No,
anything.
nothing happened on my screen. It's still black.
Colorado didn't move.
Oh, okay. I didn't have him highlighted. Okay, so there's a doorway back here or hallway. Okay, cool.
All right, so your spiritual weapon can attack if you can make that as a action.
Oh, every time it's my turn, the spiritual weapon can attack, and then I can do whatever I'm
So
going to
then
do.
attack with it real fast.
Okay.
That was the 1-2 punch that Dad Bod just knocked it in. It just so happened that
Okay.
you're after him.
Cool. Hit. Another
Perfect.
8.
All right, so let's go back to Odysseus. All righty, so with just so much anger and rage, Odysseus here is going to target every single person, and he is going to hurl flame at all 4 of you. He kneels down and crouches low. Fire erupts from his back. Looks like erupting Colorado and Sif in flame.
Thing needs to die like right now. Oh, Colorado never leveled. That's why his hit points are so low. Got it.
Right. He's still 3. So, Dad Bod, you notice that bits and pieces of the angel are continuing to shatter and fall. It seems like inside the statue, just way more light is just emanating from inside. All right, what you got, Sif?
Okay, I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to do one of my blade flourishes. I'm going to use my is it slashing flourish? Yes, my slashing flourish.
Dad Bod, did you get your inspiration from the last 1-2 hit that you and Cracker had together?
No, I don't think you told me to get inspiration.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I gave it to you. Yep.
Okay.
What's this flourish like to do? This is like the Zoro slash.
Yes. Well, it's kind of, but instead of a Z, we'll just flip it around. We'll do an S. Um, but let's see here. So he is targeted this time. Yes, he is. There we go. Let's throw pitch. Get him pitch. Oh, is he flanked? 16
Yes.
work?
Yes, so that would work.
16 does work. Yay, me.
He's surrounded essentially, so.
Okay, plus nothing because I'm sure it's half. So there's that. So with
Half
cord, he's going
one.
to swing back.
Okay. Boom. All right.
And that is Sif's turn and his flourish.
Come on, Bod.
All right. It's going to swing again normal like with my rage. Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. He's immune to a bunch of this stuff. I know he's got a negative on his save, so I'm going to go ahead. It's not a lot of damage, but I'm going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame because he seems to be immune to other stuff. He succeeded, unfortunately. Let's see. Sacred Flame. No, he takes nothing. All right, I guess. Oh, I do get to hit with a spiritual weapon. But it missed. No, I'm not taking the inspiration on that. Colorado.
Colorado's turn. Colorado's hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
So for a bonus action, or is it a bonus action, or is it an action to quaff a potion?
It's an action to drink a potion.
Don't want to do that then. 'Cause I'm about doing
But since you're at a disadvantage because you're not leveled up, we'll call it a bonus action.
that's all right. I don't mind. We're good. We'll just do something different. We'll kill him real quick, and then we can all drink potions at our leisure. Let's try Ray of Frost. Okay, gotta click you to make sure I'm on you. Click you. I'm still him. Okay. There we go. Ray of Frost. Here we go. It's a hit. Partially resisted. His speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
It's his go.
Odysseus lets out a massive scream. The lights, the candles all go out in an instant. A puff of smoke for those who can see directly in front of them temporarily blinds them as Odysseus seemingly disappears. Excuse me.
Oh, Cisco.
What is going on with that statue? I'm gonna, of course, release my spiritual hammer.
I mean, is he gone or is he invisible? Sif's
You're
gonna
up.
do.
You're up, Ziff.
Sif is gonna run to the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he's not. He can't get there. Yep, it's too far away.
Did you
Can I
see
do a
you released your spiritual weapon?
Can I do a perception check to see if the guy is still here?
Absolutely. Can't tell if he's still here or not.
Okay. Then is there a lock on this door?
You can tell that there's a door there, but you can tell that it's not meant to be. Like, there's supposed to be a tapestry there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that we didn't know that was a door because the door button is there. My bad.
No, no. You could tell it's a doorway, and looks like a wall. It looks like a secret door.
Okay.
And what I'm getting at is it looks like it was at one time covered in a tapestry.
Okay. I'm going to stand in front of this door because I can't get to the other door. I'm going to ready my action in case I feel something either push past me or walk past me.
Okay.
I click the next button. Oh, there it is.
So looking at the statue here, what's going on with it?
So the statue's head and neck are pretty much like hollow. You see light emanating from the center, and it seems to be focusing on an area that's about like the size like one of your giant meat hooks. It's about the size of one of your giant meat hooks. It's just like a ball, it's just emanating.
Can I grab the ball?
Yeah, roll a d4. Actually, no, I'll do it. You take 2 damage as you grab the ball. You pull it out, and it's a giant mace that's glowing with white light.
Ooh, shiny. Can I can I wield it?
It's in the inventory.
You can. That's not the kind of weapon you normally use, though.
No, but I'm wondering if it's the white light will show us the hidden guy.
Possibly. I'm just saying, if you wanted, it is the kind of weapon I would use. But yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
fine.
I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss it to Cracker.
I'm starting to feel guilty.
Well, I don't want it. I'm just gonna use it to try to find the guy. I wasn't gonna use it as a weapon.
Is it possible, DM, to
As
use
crack,
this?
as Cracker grabs it, drops his other weapon in the throw. So grab that out of the inventory and equip it.
Okay.
The mace
Got it.
starts emanating light 5 feet around you. About 10 feet, it slowly starts to dim. You look to the right of you, and you notice that Odysseus is standing there, his eyes just aglow.
Oh, I'm going to turn and smack him.
Go for it.
I'm also going to yell out to everybody else while I'm doing it. Oh, great!
Hey, you know what? It's a good thing you have your inspiration, right?
I am going to use my inspiration this time. There we go.
Okay, roll that again. Roll your damage one more time. Perfect. Odysseus screams in pain, blood gushing out of his every orifice. He starts enchanting an infernal. Your spiritual weapon doesn't have time to act as Colorado steps up and does.
Do I recognize what he's saying in Infernal? Or is it just magical chanting?
It is a chant that you've never heard before. He speaks of the 9 hells and not wanting to be lost to the demon spawns, and basically is saying that he's done all the right things to make him a greater demon.
Okay, he's gonna cast Magic Missile.
The one magic missile rips through his chest. The second magic missile.
Oh, I didn't roll it. Sorry.
That's right.
I've lost my character sheet. There it is. Second magic missile. Aiming for the eyeball. Third
Goes
magic missile.
right through
for
his
the tail.
eyeball, splitting his tail off of his body. His corpse falls to the ground. The room is dark, with only the light of the head of the mace guiding you. Sif, give me a perception check.
Perception.
You hear a faint chanting by a woman through what appears to be that doorway to your south.
Gentlemen, any reason why we need to kill the Duke, or I have a feeling she's right through here.
I think we should, I think we should take care of what we came here for.
Okay, I'm gonna subtleties out the window. I'm gonna kick the door before she has any chance to continue any of her chanting.
Don't
and
move.
charge in swinging without even knowing where I'm gonna land.
Right. So don't move.
I won't. Very unsif.
The scraping noise of the door is loud enough to almost alert the entire dungeon. The room is lit by a pair of tall, wrought iron candlesticks in the north and southeast corners. 9 candlesticks burn atop one each other, casting flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, and which has a small, angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. A gray-haired woman kneels before the altar.
Duke Van Thumper, I presume. She looks pretty.
She wears the finest clothing for a noble of her statue and carries no weapons. All right, you can move in, Sif. Whoops, hold on 1 second. Initiative. There we go. You can continue your turn, Sif.
Trying to.
There we go. Kind of did it out of order, but whatever. No, we didn't. Colorado went, then it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say as I run up there, you have been found wanted, and your children follow you for your dishonor. And the city of Baldur's Gate will be better off without you.
The city of Baldur's Gate will fall into the 9 hells.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
I caused one city to fall already. This one will share its fate.
Okay, I guess before I swing, I'm gonna ask one more question. So can you make the other one come back up?
I would never want to,
Okay, I'll swing.
and you shan't either.
The demon in my shield says you can
You-
do it.
Give you a little pitch. Damn, I'm rolling like crap tonight.
You're hit, man. Are you
I
kidding me?
know, but still, it's a 7 and a 2. And a little cord. It's a little better. In the name of the Flaming Fist, who I'm currently acting on, and the Hell Riders of Elturel, you've been judged and found guilty, and you will now be put to death.
Ooh, them some inspiring words.
Oh. I feel pretty good about it myself, I'll be honest.
All right, Dad Bod. You see the glow of the doorway that was opened by Sif and the candles burning to the south.
Why are you smiling?
All right, Duke. It's time to die.
I won't be the one dying, young foolish hero.
Sorry about that.
You're okay.
Swinging my great axe. Feel bad killing this old lady. I mean, I'm sure she's got a demon inside of her, but still.
Okay, most of us do.
If you don't, you wanna. So as you both come striking down, I need you to make each of you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
How'd I do?
Not good.
Par for the course.
Even worse. You guys are each erupted in fire.
Holy dad bod.
Yeah.
All right. was trying to move in. There we go. I guess I'd target. Hang on. How bad? Oh, wow. They're hurt. Just a moment. Change my mind. I'm more worried about Sif. Targeting Sif. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. I'm targeting all of them. Target myself while I'm at it. I'm doing prayer of healing, which I can target up to 6.
Cool.
All right, I've got Cracker, Alfred, and Sif. There we go.
Why don't you go ahead and target Colorado too?
Okay. I'm sorry. Would you add 7 to Colorado? I guess I can see him from here. I don't see him, but yeah, I guess I can see him from here. Would you add 7 to Colorado for me?
Yeah. Got it.
That'll be my turn.
Thank you, sir.
May I have another?
Okay, Colorado. You're gonna step into the room.
Okay.
Say, you want to play with fire? And target the lady. And from his finger erupts 3 different rays of fire. I gotta read this again. Does each ray do that? I have to make a ranged attack for each ray. So the first ray hit. And does that. Second ray hits. Third ray shoots from his fingers. Good, he hit on all of them. That's fantastic.
Scorching Ray does 3?
You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at the target within the range. You hurl them
Cool.
at one target or several, making a ranged
Excellent.
spell attack for each ray. Yeah.
Wow, since I've had anybody use that one.
Okay. Mark that off as 2nd level spell. And that is Colorado's turn.
Her robe is like just burning.
Sif is going to take a half step up. So he gets flanked against her. He's going to take a bonus action to tell himself it's going to be okay. You can do this. You can do this. And that means he's casting Healing Word on himself.
Shum dum delay. Shum dum delay.
Or as a bonus action.
Okay.
There we go.
You,
I'm
you,
self-targeted.
you may defeat me, but you'll never beat my boys.
I believe we've already done that. And I'm going to then now do my attack.
My sons.
Oh, I get flanking, correct?
Yeah. That would still
Probably
be a. Well, you hit her anyway.
No, it's a miss. 12 was a miss.
No. You're
Oh,
targeting yourself, bub.
oh my gosh. Because I didn't change it after the other one.
Just
Okay.
roll the wound because you hit her. The 12. Syria will still cause the fall of Baldur's Gate.
I don't know. I don't know that she will. Here, Dad Bod, finish her off for me. Take care of the
Don't-
light one.
Don't forget your +2.
Last chance, Duke. Help us in this.
You think you will defeat me, but you won't. You strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
She's
Say it.
channeling Star Wars.
Say, we'll see you in hell. Say it. Say it.
I missed.
How many times did you attack?
What the
No,
hell?
you hit, then you miss.
I see 3 attacks in
How
there.
was I targeting Sif?
I don't
Oh,
know.
you have yourself targeted. You have a lot of people targeted.
I don't know what happened there. I missed her though, so
No, you didn't. You hit her on a 10, man.
oh.
You missed yourself.
Oh, okay. You want me to just roll again, or how do you want me to do it?
No, you hit her. I mean, when I look at you hit her with a 15. So just go ahead and roll,
Unfix your targeting. Oh, you did.
just roll damage. As you nick her across the throat, blood starts gushing out everywhere, and she starts choking and gagging on her own blood. She falls across the altar, knocking the flame, the haloed flame, down onto the ground. Fire erupts from the tapestries that are lining the walls, moves up to the ceiling, lighting the wooden floors on fire.
Boys, we need a team name.
We need to get out of this room.
All of a sudden, before you move any further, you hear Hellriders rise.
Where did we get that from?
When she falls to the altar, you hear a clank from something in her pocket. Out falls a couple of keys.
I'll pick them up, put them in my key ring. Notice anything else?
Search her for anything else. No feelies, Sif.
Cobwebs down here.
Jesus.
As the blood drips down across the altar, a loud, just cracking sound occurs as the obsidian altar just cracks in two.
We should probably run.
Fire is engulfing half of the ceiling by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna make for the way
We
that
need to get out of this room,
Colorado
guys.
found.
Yeah, what about behind the tapestry?
Hey guys, I found somewhere. You can't get back there.
It shows it's open. Here, I'll make sure everybody can get over there.
I like to think it's like Harry Potter's wall, and I just run into it because I don't believe.
Wham!
Platform 9 3/4 or whatever it is.
All right, let's go. Where's it? Is this like a doorway or ladder?
Yeah, hang on a second, please. You guys can actually close that map. As I pull up the next thing that we're going to need here. All right, everybody see the map?
Yep.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. As you guys climb up out of the underbelly from a hidden stairwell back in the back of the stables, essentially back here, kind of everybody knows where they came from. You see Fisk standing there. Glad you made it out. What took you so long?
Well, we had to go through hell to get here.
It was like
Because
9.
hell tried to go through us.
It was like 9 hells, wasn't it?
That's true. Well, we went through the first tapestry.
Duke Van Thumper has been handled.
No more.
You found the Duke and you were able to kill her?
Yes.
Yes. What
Good
Dad bought
news.
was.
Praise the gods. And what of the shield?
We have it.
Boy, I think we need to get to Zolge as fast as possible. Let him know what we uncovered and what we found. We must make our way to the gates.
I agree. Did Rhea go a different direction?
Rhea, I forgot her marker. She's here.
Okay.
All right, so there are enough horses in this stable to procure horses, or you guys can sneak out, or whatever you guys want to do.
Oh, let's ride.
I agree. Speed over stealth at this point.
All right, you guys bust out of the stables and ride across the open courtyard of the villa. And as you turn your heads, as you're riding past, you see the villa main floor is just engulfed in flames.
This is the second building we've left. It is just burning to the.
I mean, we need to come up with a nickname that.
I think Hell Riders is about right.
All right. So let's get to this next part real quick. So I'm just gonna, you guys basically just know that you guys were in the stables, rode out or whatever. You guys can close this. We're about done for the day's session. So we're gonna finish up kind of what's going on in the next steps. So as you guys are approaching the gates to the east side of Baldur's Gate, Captain Zaj walks up to you, raising a hand into above his head. Ho, riders!
No. Hell Riders, sir.
Yeah, we don't like being called hoes.
Though if you know any,
Ha 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 ha! For all that you've done to this city, I believe there'll be plenty of them to go around.
all right.
And what news do you have about the cult of the Dead Three? Were you able to rid my city?
It's only the dead 2 now, if you know what I mean.
We've certainly reduced it quite a bit. I'm not sure we've destroyed all the cultists, but we've put a tremendous dent in them.
But who was
hand-
behind these cults?
We've definitely handled the conspiracy behind the cult.
The Von Thumper, she is no more.
The Duke?
She's
I
been
am
plotting to destroy the Flaming Fist and make Baldur's Gate her own playground for quite some time.
She's
And
the
are-
one who brought down Elturel.
And what proof do you have?
A few things that we're working on. One which we must take to Candlekeep to get double checked. But the biggest one at all is rather than be caught, she or taken in, she arranged for her whole house to be burnt down.
I'm thankful, very thankful that I don't have to deal with the Van Thurpers. Are there any of them alive?
Yes,
Now, wait a minute, guys. We left 2 of the brothers alive.
2 of
In
them.
fact, we left 3 of them alive, didn't we?
All
Did we
3
kill
are
any
alive.
of the brothers?
All
No.
3
Now,
are
wait a
alive.
minute. Wait a minute. We made a deal with one. We befriended another, and one we left because he was wimpy. Did we kill any of them?
No, you need to.
I
Not
promise I
murder.
will. I will hunt them down.
That's his job. I would the younger brother. That's the one I would avoid. He seems to be pretty much on the up and up.
He was tremendously he assisted us.
The other 2, the moneylender and the one that dabbles with imps, go for it. But here's this. I'm going to give him my badge back.
Ah, you serve these flaming fist well. You should keep these badges, as you are always welcome in this city. Suddenly, your meeting with Captain Zaj is interrupted by the arrival of several flaming fist soldiers clad in plate armor. From behind this wall of swords and steel steps an armored woman with a white cloak and graying hair. Are these the maniacs who stirred up every nest of rats in this god-forsaken city? Captain Porter, says Zaj. I was told you wouldn't be in Baldur's Gate for at least another 10 days. That's what the city's government wanted you to think, Captain, she replies. Turning to you, she says, I trust you've been adequately compensated?
Not yet, but I think we will be, as long with these horses, as we must make haste to Candle Keep.
In the parcel, the inventory, there are 200 gold pieces.
Just divide it up among us if you don't mind.
Yep, no problem. There you go.
Somebody should take the keys.
I can add them to my key ring, but I'm afraid the door and possibly the chest is currently burning behind us.
Is there
Probably.
anything you'd like to say to this lady?
The Van Thumpers were doing their best to make Flaming Fist sort of the rear end of their jokes, as they were trying to destabilize
And to bring Baldur's Gate down low, very low.
to have the same fate as Elturel. Flavian, what's his name? Thavian, the leader of Elturel, we actually found in arm in arm with Duke Van Thumper. The 2 of them conspired together to bring the fall of Elturel, and then we're working to bring the same to Baldur's Gate, I guess.
Davius Krieg. He's the one that killed my uncle. I've been off commanding a Flamin' Fist outpost called the Fort Balurian on the distant tropical peninsula of Chult. My father, Duke Dillard Portier of Baldur's Gate, one of the city's 2 remaining government leaders, assuming that you did kill Duke Van Thumper.
We did.
My father summoned me back to take command of the Flaming Fists due to my uncle's sudden absence. I fear that Thavius must have killed my uncle.
Who is your uncle?
Baldur Ravengard.
Ravengard. There was something about him meeting Thavius, I think. I don't remember exactly what the whole deal was, but if he went to Elturel, then he's
Baldur Ravengard was sent to Elturel as a liaison, trying to talk peace to Elturel with Thavius Krieg.
yeah.
When suddenly the city was engulfed. Baldur Ravengard has been missing since, And when we heard that Thavius Creed was potentially in Baldur's Gate, we feared the worst. I urge you, head to Candlekeep.
Well, that's where we're headed.
A renowned expert in the nine hells is there, Severus Sivakis.
Is Fisk still around?
Yeah.
This is he works with her, and he's going to get us to Candlekeep as soon as possible.
Thank you for doing your part for Baldur's Gate. But I must now focus my efforts on the various threats now that undermine this city's security.
So we're good to take the horses.
Absolutely. They're yours to procure now. So last thing we're going to do here, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready to depart to Candlekeep?
Yeah.
Nothing left in this town, correct?
Correct.
Well, Rhea,
Before
are
you
we good to go, Rhea?
I don't know. Are there any buildings that haven't been burned down yet?
before you leave, take rest in one of the many inns. It is the least the city can do on our dime. So you guys have a long rest. So if you guys are ready to depart in the morning, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
As the basilisk gates open, the Flaming Fist soldiers hold back the tide of Eltegardian refugees. You cut a path through these wretched souls whose wails intensify as the basilisk gate closes behind you. The dirt road cuts through the slums of the outer city, past the walled neighborhood of Little Comishon to the great span of Worms Crossing.
One of you guys should tell the refugees to head back to Elturel and rebuild. Prepare welcome when their city is returned by said heroes.
Two great bridges meet at a tall, rocky island that rises from the middle of the Chonthar River. Buildings and merchant stalls line the sides of both bridges, making it impossible to see the river from the narrow, congested roadway that cuts between those structures. Wooden drawbridges connect the two bridges to a keep situated atop the island. The flag of Baldur's Gate and the Flaming Fist wave proudly above this fortress.
Is this Candlekeep?
No, so this is a landmark outside of the coastway,
Okay.
which is where you're heading on your way to Candlekeep. So what you guys know of Worms Crossing is where you're basically heading now is a cutthroat's paradise.
I'm tucking my
So
stuff in.
everyone
my
give me a wisdom perception check. Oh wait, no, hold on. Dadbod, give me a wisdom perception check.
So just perception then? Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
You are able to apprehend someone trying to capture and steal some items from you, trying to pickpocket you. I don't know how else I could do that.
I'm gonna grab his hand, or their hand. Be like, what are you doing?
Oh, please, sir, just let me go. I need food badly.
Can I do an investigation to see if he's telling me the truth?
Yep. This man is clearly starving. His robes and his clothes are tattered. Dirt just is caked all over his skin. Incredibly malnourished.
All right, I'm gonna give him some food then. Say, just ask next time. Here, I'll give him a ration.
There you go. That is where we're going to end as you guys are making your way out of Baldur's Gate. You guys can see that how the world outside of Baldur's Gate, while how Baldur's Gate did seem very bleak and cutthroaty and just dangerous. You can definitely tell that outside the walls that the world is not kind. And it is a bleak future for almost everyone. Your
Except
hearts, as you continue to walk, your hearts begin to weigh heavy on you. Until next time.
Cool.
All right. Looking forward to it. That was good.
So
right.
congratulations, guys. You guys made it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
I'm not
was
so
getting worried.
surprised.
I was a little lost in the room with the demon in there because it was like, what is it we're trying to do? We're both making all these rolls, and I'm not sure what we were trying to
Yeah,
do.
I could have been a little bit more clear.
Oh, not your fault. It was just like,
Yeah, no, it
and
was.
then I was thinking, this is going to go south. This is really going to go south in a hurry.
No, I could have made it a little bit more clear as far as like what you. But the point was to try to get you guys into closer to the statue. But you guys like stopped
I
halfway.
see. Yeah.
So I had to make some sort of shit up about how you guys had to get into a position, how they were,
And
because you guys weren't moving down.
it's hard for a GM sometimes when the characters seem to avoid what you're trying to get them to do, and you try to entice
Oh,
them
right.
into it. Yeah, I've been there. Eric, I've been meaning to ask you, how's Jillian doing?